right. The shit show that is the U.S. House of Representatives is continuing to amble on. The hardliners, the hard right of the Republican Party, want to create a panel investigating the FBI's and DOJ's investigations into Donald Trump, namely his the Mar-a-Lago documents case and the insurrection. So, Scott Perry, who is one of the quote Freedom Caucus of the U.S. House, is wanting to put this panel together, and he wants to head this panel. Now, this is a man who has had his phone confiscated by the DOJ, and in connection with the insurrection. Let's see. As part of the Justice Department's probe into efforts to overturn 2020 presidential election. And so he had his phone confiscated. He allegedly had asked for a pardon from Trump. And now he wants to oversee the very investigations that are investigating Trump. He claims that they're not investigating him, but he had his phone seized. He asked for a pardon. If he isn't being investigated, it's gonna get to him eventually. So, he claims that he can be impartial because people in public are accused of stuff every day. No, my dude. Only those who denied the election are being accused of election denial and fomenting an insurrection. It's not just anybody. There is evidence for this. So, yeah, we're not just accusing you because we pulled shit out of our ass. There's a reason you're being accused. So yeah, that is the latest on that. And I worry that if they get their way, because I'm pretty sure that this House panel will not include any Democrats, because that would mean that someone could say no to them. And the whiny man children that make up the House Freedom Caucus would not allow that. So I'm worried that if they get their way, which apparently they will, because this was a concession from Kevin McCarthy to get them to vote for him so he could become speaker in the first place. I'm worried that that's going to end these investigations. End the investigations and start up the investigations on Joe Biden, Hunter Biden, because there's this obsession with Hunter Biden for some reason, because somehow if Hunter Biden is proven to be a horrible person, that must mean Joe Biden is, because that's how it works. We are exactly like our family members, even though Joe has more children than just Hunter, but, you know, we only care about the bad ones. Anyway, so that is the latest on that. Let's see if there's anything else on this. Let me see. Yes, they consider this to be a weaponization of the federal government. No. Trump and the insurrectionists in Congress are not being investigated because they're Republicans, because they are political enemies. No. You're being investigated because you fomented a fucking insurrection. That has nothing to do with the fact you're Republican. Not all Republicans are this bad shit. That's why the January 6th committee had Liz Cheney and Adam Kinzinger, because they weren't insurrectionists and yet Republican, even though they were kicked out of the party because they weren't insurrectionists. Anyway, so no, there's no weaponization of the federal government. If anyone's weaponizing it, it's apparently you guys. Let's see. Let me see if there's anything else. One of the two probes involves Perry, who is likely a person of interest because he introduced Trump to former Justice Department official Jeffrey Clark. Yeah. So, yeah, Perry just wants to try to save his own ass, but we knew that. I just love it. Perry's lawyer has previously said his client is not a target of the Justice Department investigation, except for the fact that he had his phone seized and that he felt that he needed a pardon from Trump. But other than that, no reason to investigate him. Let's see. Of course, Perry denied it, but the January 6th committee did a really good investigation. So I'm going to say that if they discovered this, then actually might have been Cassidy Hutchinson who testified to that. Because she did mention a few names that asked for a pardon. So, but I'm not sure if it was her or somebody else. With that, I think I am done with this video, and I will see you next time.